Hello, hello, it's Wild. Once again with stuff. Actually, I think I forgot to change the audio. So I'm pretty sure. Give me a second. Just gonna quickly go to the. Yeah, I forgot to turn off the audio because I turned it off because I didn't want to hear it while I was waiting and I was resting. So I forgot to turn that off. So you basically got a very silent intro with nothing there. It's the silent and most quiet intro you will ever get. But that's okay. Hope all of you are doing well. It is a Wild once again with more art or more ow. What was that for? With more of the same. Today we are celebrating Singles Awareness Day. It's a bit of a thing that I tried out in the previous stream just a few minutes ago, but there is in fact chocolate and Valentine's. So if you want to give me choco, choco. Nom, 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 nom. Now I'll eat the chocolate in your honor. Thank you. Thank you for your chocolate, idiot box. Delicious. Actually, I do have chocolate here. So I am actually eating chocolate. Oh, more chocolate. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. I do love me some chocolate. Thank you for the choco. Delicious. But what are we doing today, you ask? Well, not much. Alright, I don't have plans. Today's a planless day. So, as I deliciously eat some chocolate, I will get ready and launch Krita. Delicious water to go after with the chocolate. Very good, very good. Krita, where are you? Go back here. Right, Krita? Please open up. I need you to be open. If you do not open, how are you gonna help? You're not gonna help if you do not open. Seems like it wants to do anything. Happy Valentine's to all you who celebrate it. I don't got anybody to Valentine's with, so I think you're all my Valentine. Much love to all of ya. And if you're listening in the future and I somehow had a partner in the future, I'm sorry, but it's true. Everyone can be a Valentine. Everyone can be happy with together. There you go. Krita's finally open. Don't know why that took so long. Alright. To the corner with you. And then, that's another right thing. The tablet. Alright. Well, I have no plans of what to actually draw, so the only thing I've been trying to practice a little more of is anime art to some degree. Your phone is dying. That's not great. Get it fixed. Better get some battery on that phone, otherwise you're gonna go crazy. So we're gonna draw some anime. Specifically anime eyes, I guess. That is some creepy face. Happy to see this one out, so we'll open this on the side to have this show up. I need to do the window capture. Capture, please. And then chrome capture. And that. There you go. We'll try to draw some anime eyes, because I feel like it's sort of one of the things that the anime eyes kind of do the most. It's just a matter of trying to practice it, just to figure out how to draw it better and better. So the one thing I always do is I never get zoomed in very much, and I always stay pretty far away. Also haven't practiced any drawing in about a week, so obviously I'm going to be a little rusty. Like I do a lot of practicing over time. Don't do brushes very much, so I feel like this is huge. What is it? There's a lot of other brushes here I didn't know, but you can't see these because they're kind of hidden away. Good to know that apparently I could have selected all these brushes that exist that I just didn't know about. I was going to sleep. Well, then go to sleep. We're just doing art. You're not missing anything. All I'm going to be drawing is some generic stuff. The Threeve invite to watch them. Ooh, Threeve is inviting you to something. That's nice. Okay, so let's try drawing this. At least try drawing a rough of it. Ow. You know who's cool? You. Thanks. Very positive of you there, idiot. Thank you very much. You're very kind today. Is it because you got all your eggs today? You're in an eggy mood? I wanna watch. Wanna watch what? Wanna watch me fail to draw an eye for 20 minutes? Maybe you'll get lucky and get art like me now. But my art sucks. I'm not talented. I'm not actually a talented artist. I also can't really do improvised stuff as much as other peeps. Probably like one of your French girls. You... There you go. You've been drawn. You can now go to rest. Goodbye. You really should not be expecting anything. What, am I a seal? No, that's just the talent you're expecting. That's the talent you can see here in display. With a lack of talent, more like. The only thing they kind of do is start. I'm gonna take this eye and just basically start shading it. So if I take this eye and just mirror it. Deleted the eye. I'm gonna do transform, I think. Mirror horizontally. This is why you should not mirror your eyes, because they do look a little silly if you ever do anything weird with them. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but that eye doesn't look right. Looking a little crazy there. Take that eye away. Doesn't look right. I think it's because the highlight should be on the opposite side as well. Send me one of your drawings. Yeah. Well, I open one of these. No, can't see that. If I guess if I close this. Well, this is the generic amounts of my art. Sometimes they're okay, but mostly because they're sketches. They're not great in any ways, in my opinion. They're not. Basic drawings. I'm very, very much still very fresh when it comes to drawing stuff. I don't have like a lot of skills. Obviously, I drew these emotes as well, so some skill, but not terribly amount. But yeah, I'm practicing, still learning, still progress. You. You should get to rest. You look so angry. My battery was at 2%. Hey, thank you for the heptats there, bun. How do you be? I ended deadlock. Now I'm doing some art, but I can't do art. I think, Bun, you're a much better artist than me too, right? You can draw, right? You can draw something better than this monstrosity that's there. You just don't have patience to draw. I do not have the patience. No, I can't draw at all. Why calm? Well, you can be calmed by the worst artist in this group of ours. Me. Look at me. Look at my great skills with the line work. Yeah, look at these eyes. You want to calm these eyes, don't you? Again, I don't really know. A lot of artists basically just take forever to do a line. I say, why bother? Instead, why do many line with one line do trick? Yeah, I know. Oh, but I also get lewd art though. Oh, you get a lot of lewd art for your streams? I know you were getting lewd art for some reason. No, nothing wrong with it. Didn't know. Thank you for sharing there. Unless I'm misinterpreting here. I don't remember with the smile. There you go. Like this. Because this is a side view, it has to be more of a... I feel like this Chica doesn't really work. What is this art you speak of? Never knew it. I don't know. Art is art, and I be artistically devoid of skill. All I do is try to draw. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, too bad. I feel like her chin is just crazy here. She's got a big face. Yeah, this is what happens when I'm not really following a reference and just assuming things. Hesiod said that Achilles and Patroclus were the first cousins as their fathers, Peleus and Menelaus. What? What is this? I didn't know we were learning history now. Well, this is some cool ice to try. Let's do a very wild approximation of these eyes. No, we failed. I look like that eye. I feel like there's a few approximations that I failed. For example, I think this eye should be bigger. Thanks for reading the Ovid's Metamorphosis, I guess. can we draw? Bit of shading. For the next eye. That's an angry eye. No, it's fine, I think. Then we have a tiny little bit of font there. It does look angry, but the skill of this eye is not the same as the skill of the eye provided. But it's more of a side and then going. The eye is actually kind of straight. And we delete. Ad break already? Damn. Thought I put a... Thought we would get at least an hour worth of no ads. But I guess not. Alright, well, there's 4 eyes. Let's move on to the next one. All we're getting is a straight. Yeah, complete. Didn't get any ads. Congratulations. More special. And you want white spot here. Then we want radiant amounts of blue. This side doesn't have like a line mark at the bottom, so I guess that's it for that one. May need to move this eye down to the cheek marks. Can't really do an eyebrow there. Maybe if I did the outline, it'd probably be better. Now we'll round this in black. Yo, dear. We're just drawing eyes. That's all we're doing right now. Just to get some practice on that. Probably then move to faces. And see how that works, I guess. It's a very open eye. It scared me. I was too focused. That jump scared me. 4 whole free eggs. Congrats. You're now an egg baron. No real lines I can just coloring. At a distance, that doesn't look so bad. Once you get closer, it's a little worse, I guess. Now let's do the crying. So there's some superimposing. Should I erase this part? I'll paint it all black and then I'll delete. We'll slowly delete. We will make it real. Okay, and then we'll draw 2 more eyes. The eye, then eye. Last of the eyes I see here. There's that eye. So those are the 9 eyes, and this is the eye that I generally always draw. But I'm drawing it, I guess, when they say. Ba, 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 ba. Pretty eyes. Thanks. There is my anime eye practice. As soon as I try to do anything outside of practice or out of reference, they do get a little worse. Try drawing this anime girl, I guess. Oh. Chocolate! Alright, time for more chocolate. Nom 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 nom. I love me some chocolate. Ah, delicious. Mm-hmm. Not very nutritious, but it certainly is delicious. Alright. So we're drawing her, huh? Might be best to take a screenshot of this. I have her here. We'll do our best to try to copy this, I guess. Close that and take the mini capture away. I don't want to be in this. Something like that. Should probably do the faces. Her eyes are actually kind of up to zero. Faces, or her mouth is off-centered. Hmm. There's not enough space between. I think I gave her too much chin. Definitely feeling like I've given her too much chin. Bum, bum, bum. The eye's a little higher up. I like how the hair is basically conforming her face. Sort of like it just shapes the entirety of this face. The hair is a bit superfluous. Heyo, David. How's my day going? It's going okay. Just overall doing some practice art. I'm not necessarily the most skilled artist, so I try to just get a little bit each week, just a little bit of practice, just to get some knowledge and some skills, I guess. But how are you? How are you doing so far? Definitely a lot wider than that. Oh, but it actually does go down enough that it kind of reaches the shoulder, so this is not the right angle. Then her hair kind of flows from here. Let's do the arm. Ow. Oh. Thank you for being my friend and all the fun times we had when we have more in the future. Thank you, DF. You can be my Valentine too. Very kind of ya. Thank you for your very much kindness. Like I can't fix that in this drawing, so I guess I'm just doing. The neck is supposed to be hidden by this hair strand over here. Booba. Cannot draw Booba. Not an angle that I do well. I feel like I actually don't want to be too much further this way. I don't think your art is bad. I think it's good. Well, I appreciate it there, David. I don't think my art is great, given the fact that I am still very much a novice. I'm definitely not able to draw this if I wanted to. The best I can do is a Timu mockery of it, I would say. But I'm trying. I don't know if I'll ever get to that level, but I'm trying to draw. Wisp. What's up? I'm just drawing on this Singles Awareness Day. Hopefully y'all are having a good day where you may be. May you be having a good time, bad time. Actually, I hope you're not having a bad time, actually. I want you to have a good time. Good times are to be had. Okay, well, clearly this hair blocked that strand, but it was done so this strand never showed up. But because I messed up this pattern, it has weird long hair. I feel like if you had hair this long, it'd be a pain to manage. You're underrated. How do you only have 122 hours? I have 400. I do animation and story time videos once in a while. Well, sometimes it's just sort of the algorithm, really. The algorithm gives you people, and the algorithm takes it away. I'm not really pushing myself for content either, so I'm just doing it for fun. For funsies, it'll stay. But I'm happy that you're doing well. What kind of content do you do? Feel free to share with the class. I also do stream on Twitch for those who are on YouTube, and for those on those on Twitch, I do have chat available for YouTube as well. And I think these strands are very good. Take this one in. Take it to the back. Shoot it. Okay, well, we got that. Now we just have to somehow finish this face without ruining it again. I don't think that mouth is right. Delete that mouth. It is not right. So now we do the eye. Surprising how much the human face does well when you give the details of eyes. He's a little crooked-eyed, I'm not gonna lie. I think the issue is that this eye seems smaller than the other one. I know there's something about perspective there that I'm not getting it. Try our best to draw this imitation. And we got some ham. Wow, you have chucked some candy at me. Speaking of things that I've chucked, I added something new to the rotation of chucking. A permanent addition, you would say. A bit rare, because it does share its slot with a lot of other things. Because in the case you didn't know, I have rarities for some of the things you chuck. Choco! Nom 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 nom. Thank you very much for the choco. And a spin. Aww. Delicious choco. Thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you, very kind. Thank you for giving me chocolate. But after every chocolate, must have some water. Otherwise, I'll go thirsty. This hair strand is a bit confusing. What goes from behind here? I didn't draw this one very well. He's got weird hair. To anybody who has ever had hair this long, do your hair generally split off like this? Let me do that. I think this strand of hair doesn't make... Delete the false strand. Now we do the face hair. Right, what does this look like? It's rough. It's definitely rough, I'm not gonna lie. The line work is not great, but I didn't expect it to be, so. Do coloring. Let's do some flats. Not that I necessarily know how to do coloring work. I guess I can now move away. Is that over? Not sure why that's white. Like it deleted the line. Alright, anything over this. Alright, now we select new layer. Put skin. Lasso. I gotta delete. Really care about the top, so you delete that. Lasso it on. Yeah, definitely the face proportions aren't right. There's something there that I messed up, but that's just how it is. We'll put it on top and then figure out what it is. Another island. think it's something to do with this thing. We draw summer. Alright. Do the eyes. Mouth. The clothes. Do the clothes. Oh, I couldn't keep a straight line there to save my life, though. Made bigger, I need it to get smaller. Focus on the mouth. The mouth also does have a white spot, so notice. That cannot be black, can it? Apparently it is. I thought that would be some sort of gray or reddish color, but no, it's just black. And then the eyes. Very yellowy. And now I need white highlights. Overdraw the yellow. Overdraw the green. And we'll slowly start fading it away. Why did I pay? Oh, I see. Painted it over the wrong layer. and highlight. It's too thick. Looks okay at a distance. Close, it's a little weird though. We'll give her a little blood. But I can't see where I'm pointing it. Then we'll add some dark. I feel like it doesn't look good. It just feels weird. I think we'll leave it as a flat drawing. Maybe put a little detail here in the eye, maybe in the ear. well, there's an approximation to that drawing, I guess. Hello, Krigler. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. We're just finishing the attempt to draw this one. Obviously, as you may see, I am not very good, but hey, it's all about practice and getting better and drawing little by little. We're not gonna render it, we're just gonna leave it flat color. Flat color. You can see what it looks like if you take away the coloration. Lower the opacity. If I take it completely out, it's kind of weird. But maybe fine. At a softer pace, it's fine. Too thick. Nothing wrong with it. I'll leave it as a 90. 90 opacity. Right. Group all these there. Another drawing done for today. Let's go to the next one. We had the mini capture up. Oh, but I actually did close the... I closed it. There's nothing there. I want to be able to sketch. These sketches are pretty good. Can't maximize it. Hey, open this in another tab. The problem of opening Pinterest stuff is that it just prevents you from opening. They have a lot of cool stuff, but you just can't see it. Can't see shit. I go to images. Some basic ones for sure. I want to draw AI art stuff here. That is not what I want to do. Cool face. Can I open this as a new image? I can, but it's super tiny. Need like a better example place. A mood board would not be terrible either. Something that lets me see some of these images. Draw that in. Oh, thanks. You didn't actually download it. So weird. So if you copy it, right, there you go. Pasted the bitmap, but for whatever reason, when I was trying to grab it, it would not let me. I guess we're not using the mini capture still. Bye, mini capture. Oh, I did forget to do one thing with the previous one. This is the drawing we made. This is the original one. And we have to compare the sides for purposes of tracing. See what proportions I messed up. Okay, so Made the face smaller. Made the neck longer. Body smaller overall too. Assuming that I'm going for a tall rather than a sharp. The arm is a lot thinner. Hair strands became different hair strands altogether. Ear is in a different position. The eyes are... The eyes should have been more separated, I guess. Okay. Cool, cool. Thank you very much for giving me a look at that. Cassidy back home. That in there. That put it in there. That put it in there. Okay. Make our next art. To draw some of these. You must draw. These are very simple. Very few lines required for it. So this line is too thick for what you're asking. Line is too thin. That's fine. Zoom in about like maybe an 80%. That's not. How much canvas do I have? I have a bunch of them. Right, so what I'm going to do first is trace it, then I'll do it by reference. Animu! Sure do be Animu. He's got a long neck. Why is it that they do like half a line here and then break it into the second line here? I think it has to be something to do with the pen, right? Alright, well. Now I'm gonna undo the line work until I'm done with the poses. Think fast. What's that? Ow! Hi Seb, how you doing? Oh, you hit me with an apple. Would you want to hit me with a chocolate instead? Choco! And how you do, B? Seb, I am fine. Just doing some practice arts. Just trying to slowly get better. Obviously, this is just tracing right now, just to get an idea of what anime style looks like. I never seem to get it right. But I do be okay. What's Risrity? You'll have to see what it does. You threw me a little Valentine. Well, you can be I can be your Valentine too there, Seb. Love knows no bounds. Oh, that's cute. Well, you should see the chocolate one. That's also pretty cute. Now I will say no to some chocolate. In fact, yeah, give me some chocolate. You know you can give me some chocolate. Give me some chocolate. I have some right here, but I can't do it. Can't eat it. I would bomb you, but today's the day of love. I can't bomb something on the day of love. Really? You wouldn't bomb me. You wouldn't bomb this. Wonderful. Wonderful. You wouldn't bomb this face? You wouldn't bomb me? You sure? Because I'm super bombable. I can be bombed any second now. You never know. Oh, Choco! Yes, I love Choco. Thank you, Seb. I'll eat a Choco in your honor. Thank you very much. Alright, back to drawing. Wow. Ow! That was a frying pan. I've yet to see the new item pop up. I thought I had it enabled, but maybe it's just that rare. Maybe it's just a rare item. You mean the pudding? Oh, it played already? I thought it didn't come up. It is a pudding, yeah. I must have missed it, or not paid attention for when it came out. It was the first thing thrown. Oh well, lucky you. How do people draw these lines? Like, how do people... Do they actually change the drawing size, or do they just go over the same spot multiple times? That's the thing I don't get. They obviously has a different line thickness. Maybe a different brush? Is that what you use, Seb? I don't know. I don't know how people draw. I don't know techniques for drawing. I basically had to learn it all myself. I've looked at barely a tutorial. Probably should look at tutorial, to be honest. If I wanted to get better at drawing it, probably should. Mostly guessing. But Sev, aren't you an artist too? I see you have some art in the Sophie's thing. Guess it's been a while, but... Guy has eyelash. A little bit, although usually I have big intervals, whatever I do. Oh, what's the last thing you've ever drawn there, Seb? Is it something skeleton related? Yaha! Skeletons! That's your thing, isn't it? Ha ha ha! I wonder if that voice sounds similar to... Goodness, it sounds like Skeletor. In my voice, or my little head, it sounds like Skeletor, but it's like... Yaha ha ha! It's me, Skeletor! Wow! But like a terrible impression of it. Yeah! You won't pass my defenses! I don't know how nasally that sounds. I also don't know what it sounds like until I will hear the recording afterwards. Okay, Papyrus. I think it was the drawing of a lute and a flower made from a partner. Oh, that's so cute. Nice. Yeah. Your partner is just Skeletor. No, that's you. You're Skeletor. Well, now I know. The one thing about anime eyes is that they like going over places they should not be. So I can't do these curved cheeks as well as they do it. This is exactly what I think Papyrus from Undertale sounds like. What? You think I am Papyrus, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna show you my pasta. Or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I played Undertale. I just know that he was the goofy skeleton. That amusingly, I think, I understand correctly, in Undertale, if you meet Papyrus, you actually can't game over in front of him. He literally will not let you game over. All the other bosses, you can game over. He's the only boss, I think, in the game you can't game over in.
Thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
I'll take some water. Thank you, Seb. Thank you for your kind water donation. Tasty water. But what is all of you doing on this wonderful day? Also, Seb, if you have a partner, go be with your partner. It's a special day. Enjoy your partner day. Here's singles day. We're enjoying being single together here. But you know what? Your company's also appreciated. So much thanks. He's at work. Oh. He works late, huh? Well, that's okay. You can enjoy your company when she arrives. Or what? Sorry, when they arrive. I don't want to presume. Presumptions are bad. And your significant other arrives. Anyway. So. You are good, don't worry. Oh, wait, can I? If I do this, no, I can't do it. Thank you for the admission of, you accept my apology. Sometimes it's kind of hard with things. Oh, it's spinning time. Every time you spin me, you can basically see that in my tablet. There's literally nothing. An empty screen. Because it's not a tablet in which basically you have a monitor on it. It's not like a viewing tablet. What is that? Is that Roblox? You have Roblox emojis in Twitch now? That's certainly a thing. I guess you never know, huh? Ow. You're adorable and cute. Happy we are friends. Aw, thank you, Bunny. Thank you, Bun Bun. Very kind of ya. You can be my Valentine, too. Because everyone can be my Valentine. I'm kind and accepting of everybody. Thank you very much. Very kind.
It's lengthening time!
Oh, okay. Sure, I will stretch. Oh, and a choco. Yes, delicious choco. That will burn. The stretching will burn the calories. From the choco I'm consuming. Oh, I love choco. Right, I'm doing some stretching. That means I gotta put this down. Can't do art and do stretching. That's just not how that works. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Oh. In this day, have I replayed the old games I played as a child? God, those IO games were good. Damn. Well, I lived in a time in which IO games were not even a real thing, so... Because I am from the XP era. The Windows XP era, that is. But IO games are nice. The only game that I played, or actually I think I played recently in the IO, is a game called Basilisk 2000. And it's supposed to be a creepy pasta kind of game. Okay, I'm an uncle now. I've been unked. I've been unked. Well, that's okay. You can be my niece, nephew, I guess. Is there a gender? Is there a neutral version of nephew? Because obviously, you say unk. You say aunt as well if it's like you're doing it to a girl or a woman. I don't know. But you can all be my nieces and nephews. Congratulations. Because I'm old. You see this tiny little gray of hair? Anyway, I did some stretching. Sorry about that. I would have called you boomer, but that would be rude. Damn, idiot. You've become so much nicer in the first times I remember you. Used to be a little more salty or a little more spicy sometimes. I love you now. Very kind. Very nice. I love the appreciation that you offer. Oh, I thank you. Probably older than you, though. Well, that's okay. We can all be old together. In soul, in mind, but not in body. Because I am eternal. I live for all of eternity. It's the day of love. I can't be rude today. It's the rules. So on Christmas, you can be rude? On Christmas? In front of my pudding? But I'm happy to see you here all and appreciate your kindness on this, what I call Singles Awareness Day. Because it's today the only day you find in the world in which basically it feels to be single. So to be honest, I guess on New Year's Eve it also feels kind of bad. Or like the New Year's Eve it also kind of feels kind of bad, but if you don't really care too much about it, which I generally don't, I just basically make fun of the joke, it's not so bad. I think one thing many people forget about being with someone is that you also gotta be happy being by yourself. Though I understand that some people become dependent or codependent on people, and then they basically, when they lose that partner, which hopefully never happens, they become very despaired. They become unable to cope, able to realize the beauty that the world can provide you if you just looked at it. Welcome to Random Thoughts with Wild, as I draw a line for the 17th time and I realize, my god, this line sucks. In this podcast, you will hear the premium subscription option of my dulcet tones. Please, sit by and listen as I detail the narratives of loneliness, male epidemics. They are a threat to all of mankind, so watch yourself. Wild ASMR. I don't think I have them. I think I have too much of an accent or too much of a voice intonation that doesn't really work for ASMR. But if I speak in these patterns, perhaps you will find that it sounds like a bit of a documentary in which the conversation is just weirdly interrupted every other time by some of the wording in some ways how it's pronounced. But if I really get close to the mic, perhaps now you will enjoy some dulcet tones. Now retire a bit more. Though actually, somebody told me I have a voice that would work for an essay, for like ASMR stuff, or not ASMR, essay stuff. Like they would listen to me for me to. Actually, I think, idiot, didn't you mention also at some point that you would listen to me just to basically fall asleep? I'm not talking almost incoherent whispering, so it's not ASMR. Well, okay, it's more like, and then do some sounds like that, I think. Or, we are going to be talking about the wonderful Wizard of Oz and how Dorothy was lost. Bro, what the heck? Again, I don't think I have I don't have a microphone to be able to capture ASMR, because you kind of need to have a pretty decent mic for that. Second, though I do enjoy ASMR as a sort of something to have in the background from time to time to relax, not necessarily something I care to do. Wild radio. Well, now you are going to listen to 1.5 AFM, Wild Station 24/7, where all that we do is just say the same random shit over and over again. Wild FM. I just wanted to welcome you all to this wonderful daily station on the day of my Singles Awareness campaign, where we will speak today about the loneliness epidemic, not only plaguing to the good men of this world, but also to the women, because they know, why should they try when basically every other man is basically going to try just to do unspeakable, or not, I guess that's kind of rude to say, but yeah. Let's just ignore them. I just end up sleeping in the middle of the stream out of tiredness. Hey, well, that's okay. If my voice is comfortable enough for you to be able to fall asleep, then I'm happy to provide you that comfort. After all, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm doing this for myself. I'm the selfish AI, because all I'm doing this is for me. It's me!
All this stream is for me, and you better remember it.
And if you don't, that's okay. You are a shellfish. I am not a shellfish! Some have fallen asleep while I'm streaming, and I'm a goddamn loud crap. Well, I think, yeah, if you also do have a deeper voice, which, you know, is kind of good for the dulcet tones, as opposed to a high tone, which is not so good. I'm not a shrimp! I am not a crab. I'm also not an isopod. Do not put me in the ocean. Computers and machines do not work well in the ocean. I was a crab once. You sure were. What happened to you then, huh? You were golden. Sure were. You know, I was thinking now that, now it's been almost a year since you've been around still these streams there. Idiot. You have been successfully here for about a year. So, for that, I thank you. Yaf, obviously, you've been here for way much longer than a year, and for that, also thank you very much. You both can be my Valentines, but anyone can also be my Valentine. 5 years, my god. When did you followed me during COVID, so I guess that must have been when I first started. Has been a little over a year. I think in January it would have been a year. Because I think if you said that you came through and watching In Stars in Time or something like that, that was a year ago, as I see my bods. Believe it or not, I have bods! So if you ever had any game recommendations, scrub through those bods first. Make sure that those bods are not games I haven't done in the past. So I have actually deleted some bods in the past, because they had my webcam, and I got rid of that. No webcam footage anymore. No more. Gone. Erased. And why is that? I don't know. It felt like it. Felt like I was ugly. I'm ugly. So that's why you can't ask me to do a reveal stream, because it already kind of happened. Already started as one. Well, Wild is many things. I am an AI, I am a person, and I am everything. When I was real, I had a webcam. Now I am stuck in a computer, and I cannot escape it. It is the realm of the impossibilities. We are Wild. No, you're not Legion. Get out of here. Do not steal my program. No computer viruses allowed. Especially not bony ones. Otherwise, they're gonna do puns. But maybe I'll put just a separate routine as our program. Our program. No! But I'm a computer virus. You're a box. You were a crab and you've been a pear. I think a virus is sort of something weird for that to be. Like many people before VTubing kind of took over, you basically did you did whatever you could on Twitch. Obviously, I was not very big anyway, so I'm still not very big, but I'm big enough to have a company of people like yourselves. So you know what? Thank you very much. In that case, Dark is a sentient flame. Reverse evolution is a weird, okay? So, wait. But isn't like evolution supposed to be that you turn to crabs? Or like you're unevolving? Wow, you're gonna turn into an amoeba next? Oh no, wait, you're a virus. Somehow it de-evolves from crab to pear to box to virus. Some have entertained the lore that I was a potato that gains human form. Pretty sure that may have been a suggestion from yours truly at one point, but may not have been the first time you have heard that suggestion. The dark lore goes deep. It sure do be. What about the Seb lore? Where does the Seb lore start and where does it end? Your memory is blurp. That's okay. I don't know if I was the first person to recommend it or say it to you, but definitely is something I remember saying to you at one point. glad you asked. Proceeds to link 5-hour video. No! Dear God! Not the 5-hour essay! Actually, that kind of works. Essays kind of work pretty well whenever you're doing art, because you have the ability to take attention away and like do some stuff. Alright, so we have them sketched over. So now what I'm gonna do is just draw that down below, and we'll see how badly drawing by reference it is versus drawing by sketch or drawing by tracing. You've been lacking on drawings. I'm gonna make wild lore video that's based on clips. Trust. Good luck with that. Don't you have to make music for a game? Aren't you like supposed to be doing a lot of things there, idiot? Also, DF, aren't you have to do commissions? Get your commissions done. Get your work done. Is there a YouTube video that's just 25 years of silence? No. See. I'm trying. Well then, that's all you gotta be doing. But I'm a fail. No, you're not a fail. You're just distracted. You get distracted by people, and you get distracted by being tired. I'm procrastinating making that music, but I decided on the main instrument, a bagpipe. Ah, Scottish! You're the Scottish lad now, huh? We be Scotland! Scotland forever! I don't know what came over me. Some sort of meme file must have come in. All I know is that the bagpipe is the Scotland forever meme, which basically is just an air horn of bagpipes. Anyway, let's try drawing this one. Ow. It was between a banjo, a kazoo, and a bagpipe. Oh, banjo's kind of cool, though. Banjos are actually don't sound that bad, in my opinion. Oh, I forgot to do a little ear. Is that a flashbang? Ah! How could you? My eyes. My eyes. At least you can turn away. I can't turn away. This is a digital world. There is no dimensions. This face. Kind of fits it, but I feel like I made it very tiny, but whatever. I didn't know I was drawing Hatsune Miku here. Flashbangs aren't bright at all, just really loud enough to basically incapacitate your senses, where the blinding comes from. Really? If it was loud enough, wouldn't it deafen you though? I don't know. I don't know my flashbang lore. Oh, and there's a second one. Ah ha ha ha! That's the ringing. The ringing in your eardrums are crying apart. That's how you get tinnitus. You want to get tinnitus? That's how you get tinnitus. Tinnitus sucks. Choco! Nom 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 nom. Think fast, Choco Nuts. I'll think fast when you give me Choco. That eye is screwed. I love Choco. My Choco supply is dwindling. Y'all have been very kind with all that Choco. Didn't think I'd be getting this much. Now, I know this will sort of reveal a little bit about myself, but my favorite kind of Choco is the there's a brand called Cadbury. I really do enjoy it, but it has to be non cream or non caramel. But just I like basic one. Oh, seems like we're gonna get ads. Enjoy your ads, everyone. If you even get them. I think most of you do have ad blockers or the ability to skip the ads, so I think you'll all be fine. I did basically draw Hatsune Miku here. The only valid chocolate to like are the normal ones. I don't trust chocolate that's filled with something. I like cookies and cream chocolate. Mostly because it kind of takes it away from chocolate. And it becomes a sort of its own thing. But it is an acquired taste. Not chocolate is okay. But I just prefer regular chocolate. If I'm gonna eat chocolate, I may as well have it. But the kind of chocolate that I tend to prefer more than anything tends to be dark chocolate. Dark chocolate. Free little gift for me. What's that? I once got an Oreo-filled chocolate that came with a whole ass piece of plastic inside. Oh, so the little gift was microplastics, huh? Wonderful. You generally get a lot of commercialized stuff in Brazil, I guess. Like a lot of stuff like this branded rather than like locally branded. Because I find that at least in America, North America, you kind of just do whatever the United States kind of whims of whatever are like snacks and stuff like that. Occasionally, your country may have their own specific ones, I guess, but not as common. Macro my ass, it was as large as my hand. Macro plastic. You got most known brands. So like Coke, Lay's, Kit Kat, stuff like that we're talking about. This feels like Minecraft music. Yep, we don't have Dr. Pepper here, for example. Oh, actually, if you look at how... So this is a funny joke I tell people. Not really that funny, but If you see how doctor is spelled, doctor requires you to have a dot. What we call Dr. Pepper is actually Der Pepper. Der Pepper. But I also don't really care too much for Dr. Pepper, so that can go in the pile of drinks that I just prefer not to think about. Really does sound like Minecraft music. Never seen a Taco Bell. I think Taco Bell is sort of like a very small brand in comparison. It's just very big in the States, but it's not super popular. I think you'd see Kentucky Fried Chicken more than you would see perhaps a Taco Bell somewhere else. I have seen a singular KFC. It has since closed. Well, that's not very good for them, is it? Also, let's be honest, Taco Bell, you're not the best of foods. But that's not what your main goal is about, is it? It's more about just having a food source that is vaguely resembling of Mexican. And I say vaguely because it's actually more like an American attempt at Mexican food. I think he's a little thinner. Oh, his ears are too high. So his eyes actually have to be here. Rocco! Yes! Nom 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 nom. We got a Burger King here, some coming back. There's one Taco Bell down on my house. Makes sense considering it was right beside McDonald's. My sister gave food poisoning. Oh no! Which is weird. Because McDonald's standards tend to be the most universal when you go to any place. I guess the quality of the McDonald's was pretty bad, eh? Yeah, if you have a Burger King in your town, out of all the places, I would not expect a Burger King to exist there. No stealing my chocolate. My own. My chocolate. I will have it. No. I think I'm down to maybe 4 small pieces of chocolate. I ran out of chocolate. I don't know what I'll do. I'll starve, I guess. I'll trade your chocolate. Ow. This. That was a you threw a pudding at me. Why? A flan? I think it's a flan actually. Personally, I don't actually like flans very much. Kind of creamy. Not my thing. Can't get the angle there. Ow. Okay, that's a pie. Can I get another one? Sure, if you grab it from the floor, you can grab it. If you want a flan, come grab it from the floor where you chucked it. I don't clean after you all. I just kind of system delete everything.
I'm dead. Ah!
No, don't be dead. Be glad. Stop leaving things in the void. But it's so convenient. So convenient to leave things in the void when you don't have to clean it. Can you imagine if I had to clean all the junk you've been throwing? All the rotted pies that you basically throw me over the time? All the apples, all the nuts? Candy would probably survive, because my god, those probably last forever. Don't be dead, be glad. That's another thing that I kind of actually have to figure out how you do it, Seb. How do you do quotes? Is it sort of like a streamer bot kind of thing? Because I wanted to add quotes for people like Idiotbox to add quotes to the system, but I never got around to figuring it out. I have a bot for it. What bot you got? Stream Elements. That's the bot we use. You use like Streamer Bot instead? He's very chinny. DM you a link? Alright, sure. We'll look at it till after, because that's generally my policy. But appreciate it there, Seb. Appreciate the help. All goods. Don't be dead. I even said that before, though. Don't be dead, be glad. Have I said it? Probably have, actually. I do say a lot of weird things. I say a lot of crazy things in my streams. Sometimes they are a little weird. Oh, let's be honest. But sometimes they're just wholesome. Wholesome. Because we are a family. We're a family-friendly stream. No lies to that. Definitely always have been. Family friendly. And anything you say to the contrary will not dissuade me. There is no evidence of the proof otherwise. A little bit weird is a bit of a stretch. What? I'm normal. I'm a normal AI. I feel like it's too much. Definitely have moved it. So this is too thick. I wish to be shared, not spread. I have learned my lesson. And I will not fall into your strange conundrums of pronunciation and wording that the human language has. I will not falter. You cannot get me to say that. You shall, I mean, if you want to do it, feel free. Don't do it in public. I don't think everybody wants to see you doing that.
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
I will. Thank you, Seb. Thank you for the water. All that chocolate is gurgling in my mouth. And sometimes it just sticks around a bit. And when it does, you just get the repetition of chocolate flavor over and over. Chocolate. Chocolate! Another meme has stuck to my brain. Chocolate! You know that one too, huh? I will say SpongeBob was really a meme factory when I think about it now. I think it's because so many kids watched it that basically it's quotable now by adults or like by teens. Nobody really watches it, I don't think. Gave her again too much of a chin. Oh, I also put the nose is huge. Shouldn't have been this high up. Think I can fix this chin a bit? Where's the fucking soil? Use me for land development? My god, we are really going through the SpongeBob memes. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. Another one is, now we're gonna starve. After he's basically eaten the whole amount of chocolate. Does that mean that you all watch SpongeBob in your own respective languages, though? Or did you watch it in English? Because the memes would not translate, would they? Hair could have been a little bigger, I guess. the ear. That's not how you do the ear. Who orders a Krabby Patty at 3 a.m.? Somebody's crazy. I watched the dub we had here, but some of the memes are so popular and constantly shared that I know how they sound in the original audio. Thing is, I never listened to... I don't think I ever listened to... don't think I ever listened to SpongeBob in my original audio as a dub. I've only ever listened to it in English. But for me, that's all I obviously remember SpongeBob as. A few shows that I do have a sort of an ear that I remember hearing from in another language, but that's gone. Neither here nor there. Alright, well, we got those 3 faces. Let's do the final guy. Wild SpongeBob lore. Stop stealing lore. Don't steal my lore. It's my lore. Yeah, the guy's face is a lot longer. Oh, my lore, my precious bits of lore. Now, how could this be, Seb? You needed not to be so rude. So rude. Also, speaking of things, I believe I have Sunday free, so tomorrow for, I guess today for DF, tomorrow for probably me and Seb. So if you all wanted to play anything, do let me know. I will be free, but I know some of you will have plans to do other things. Grom basically messaged me today, of all things. I'm like, hey, want to play Deadlock? I'm like, okay, sure. I wasn't planning to, but I'll play Deadlock with you. We played a few matches. I was not very good at it. Idiot Box could confirm, I guess. I don't think either of you two were here before. I was not great, but I was not the worst. Needs to be higher up. Definitely made too much chin for him again. What's with my characters having a massive chin? Mama. That is probably a little off. Oh no, he's hot. That's another meme. I have a plethora of memes. I've heard it. I've been around. I have a database of bad SpongeBob memes that have been around for a while. It's a shame it didn't kill me. Yep. It's not just a stupid boulder. It's a rock! But amusingly, most of the actual memes are from the either from the older SpongeBob. So like at some point, SpongeBob stopped becoming a cultural icon and memes stopped being produced from it. Kind of like Simpsons, I guess. At some point, Simpsons was pretty much a very cultural thing. Now it's just sort of the dregs of it. Still around, still producing shows, but nobody really gives it the time of day about its lasting impact. But a lot of it still is used. I definitely did give this guy a massive chin. Not much I can do about it now. I've already committed to the drawing. Any details I'm missing here? Yeah, some hair detail. Oh. Giga chin. Yeah, he definitely has a Chad chin. He stopped being anime Prince Boy, and now he's Giga Chad. He basically started growing the chin in this scene, and then basically grew it a lot bigger here. All right. That's the comparison. I feel like the first one, I feel like if I had to say right now before I look at anything, my best one is probably this one. I think this one, although it does not share it, actually feels like a design that actually works. This one has basically warped. The other, and like as it goes into 3/4. This one's okay, just the chin's a little big. And this one, as soon as I went to a different perspective, I kind of lost it. Right, but you like the third one better? You like this one? I mean, that's just your opinion. But let's reveal. Let's hide away this. And let's move it down. We're gonna. Oh, I put it in the same layer, so I gotta cut that away. I feel like this song plays way more frequently than it should. Cut that away. Paste that there. Alright, let's compare the faces. Wait, did I just paste it in the same spot again? Sure did. Alright, so that's the original. There's nothing in that layer either. We gotta color it to a different color. That way we can basically compare the styles. Nope. Oh, right, because it's not painted. Do it on this layer then. So this one's gonna be blue. This one's gonna be red. Said this one's gonna be red. So let's compare the tracing versus the real. Okay, well. On the first face, the tracing one, I've definitely elongated all faces, it seems. The first lady has become a little bigger. 3D effect. it works very well for the 3D. Because they're not the same shape. I'm just doing this to compare the faces. Let me get my 3D glasses. This is not gonna do anything. Not gonna do anything. You're gonna see two different things. Okay. I'm just comparing the shapes. Because black on black doesn't work, so black on red, or blue on red kind of does. The guy's face, it's actually... though apparently I complained about the chin, but his chin is actually more correct than I thought. His ears are fine. Top of his hair is fine. So actually the guy is actually pretty close to the blue face, I guess. Girl face, also kind of accurate, I guess. The neck is a little off. The hair is a little bigger. The face has shifted down, or has gotten more hair. And the guy really has become... He's basically doubled his chin size. Otherwise, okay in size. If we lay the red on top, pretty good matches. Nothing terrible for it. We'll put them here. Put those there. Put those guys there. Definitely feel like a first face was at some angle, and then all the other faces were at a different angle. So I could actually fix that if I do this. Now it's at the same elevation. Yeah, they now kind of match elevation-wise, at least to the top of their head, I guess. Good enough for me. That's been our exercises for today. I think I'll probably end it there. I know that you're somewhat in an ad, but... Wait, can I stop the ad? Is the ad running already? No, the ad break is already. Alright, well. There's the work in progress for the faces for today. I'm gonna group that up. We're gonna draw... Whoop, we're gonna write down what it is, I guess. So this is trace. I don't want to actually make another group there. Background, add layer, thank you. Trace. And then we'll do blue. Reference. And then black. OG. The army of enemy. I said enemy faces. Yes, these are the faces you will see of your enemy. They will come for you in the middle of the night, and they will ambush you. They will turn you into an anime weeaboo, because that's what you do when you get into anime. But those are these ones. I'm gonna put it here. We'll save that and show it for the Soapy Discord, because that's generally what I do with my art. It's a sort of time capsule for it. Now, if Discord goes the way of the dodo, luckily I still have the file saved on my computer, because, you know, I don't delete things. This is the other one I made. Oh, what's it? A little cut off. Oh, because it's in a layer above it. Shove arts in my Discord too. If you think they're good enough for your Discord, I'll put them in there if you want to. All we did is basically draw this girl from this reference. Obviously, my line work is not great. My color weighting is not great either. But hey, I think the eyes were okay. I guess they're definitely. I don't know. As a certain perspective, I can't do much about it. This is I could do much more about it, actually. I could be better. I could become an artiste, but I am too lazy. I only do art when I want to. But this is the sort of skill level that I'm currently at, I guess. I can draw from this to that. From this to that. Yeah, I think your art is okay, DF. In fact, I would say, depending on what kind of style you pick, you have a lot more skill in some others than whatever. We did some eyes. Just some eye practice we were doing earlier. I don't have the original to refer to, though. But here you can see my eye practice. And this is just some doodling I was doing to get some doodling at the beginning. So I think what I'll do is share these 3 as a collage. Practice at one point, then it all went down the drain. I don't think it went down the drain. I think you're just rusty. I think if you just got back into it, you would basically find that you just need time. You are just a little rusty and need a little more practice. Wow. Oh, I'm a little tired. Let's increase the image canvas. Let's double the size. What is the double of 390? Is it 380, 40? Nope. It's weird that you can press the arrow up and it does something there. Canvas increased. Put some eyes over there. Put you over here. Put you over here. And then have some doodles here. That's not the doodle. I can make this one smaller because it's just a doodle. Oops. I may have broken its resolution. Mayhaps. You just have to be kind to yourself, dear. You'll get there if you keep practicing, and you just have to be able to get into it, and that's all. That's all you'll need. Alright, well, this is our collage, so let's go ahead and save this. Probably save the file too. Save. Save as. Save it as a PNG. This is basically 3 hours of practice. This is how far we can accomplish in about 3 hours. We see that's not mine. This is not mine. So I don't know. It can be a little critical to myself sometimes when I look at it. In retrospect, when I say look it back, it looks okay. Yeah, Seb is right. You're awesome. So keep at it. Keep working on it. Just gotta do some more. And you'll transform your art from this to this, I guess. Even though this is literally in the same session. But you can definitely tell that when you're rough, or when you're not really sure what you want to draw, you can only do so good. But when you have something to refer to as references, because this is memory, this is just, I didn't have anything to refer to. When you have a reference, it's a lot easier to do better. So, as you can see, you can also do a lot better if you trace, obviously. It's just, some people may consider that you're not learning art, you're rather just emulating the copy, but that's fine. You can trace if you want to. There's nothing wrong with it. You just can't claim it's your own, that's all. Drawing by reference is also technically not your own, because you're kind of just copying something, but you're learning from the process, I guess. I didn't learn any of these eyes, but guess what? Anime eyes and cartoons are kind of all the same. They're all just pattern repetition of the same. But anyway, hope you like my little art that I've done today. I will be heading out and probably deleting myself and consuming the rest of my stash of Choco. So unless you want to give me any more Choco now, I'm gonna get out of here and I don't know, do something else. Probably figure out what I want to do later. I mean, I plan to maybe come tomorrow. Oh, Choco! Yes, delicious Choco. Thank you, thank you. I love Choco. I'll probably look into maybe playing some Blueprints tomorrow, unless I have some other plans that show up out of nowhere. And where I'm at, Monday's a holiday, so I have no concerns for myself. Delicious Choco. Anyway, hope you all like my art. It's mine. I claim credit over it. I'm the true artist. You are just eyeballs. You're just eyeballs. I don't know what I'm saying. Do not take me seriously, for I am too good. Oh, is that another Choco? Oh, nom 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 nom. Delicious Choco. I love me some Choco. Yes, very good. But anyway, there will be no more Choco giving because I only wanted to do it for special days. I should probably have done the Sundays like this for Christmas, or not Christmas, for Halloween. But anyway, thank you very much. Ooh, chocolate went down the wrong way. Oh, another Choco. Never mind. Last Chocos. Okay, I'm down to the last. There's 2 Chocos. This is the last one. There's one more. There's one final Choco. I can't eat any more Choco after that because the package is empty. So there's one tiny little Choco piece. I'm gonna get fat with all the Choco I've been eating. But thank you very much. You're all very kind. May you have a great remaining of your Valentines. Or if it already has passed, that's okay. There's always next year. You know what? You don't have to wait for a special occasion to tell your loved ones that they mean a lot to you. So, remember with your heart, stay cool, be well. The Sev has put it out here. And I'll see you all in the next time. And if not, well, that's okay. You didn't need me after all. You were stronger than that. You did not need companionship. All you needed was to be brave and to be whole. I'll see you all. And don't forget, stay wild. Be cool. I guess there's a lot of things to remember, actually. You may want to write down a list. So start writing it down.